All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the Northern Open. This is the big par 4. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. And we're on hole number 7. And hole number 7 is Nordic Fjords. That's hole number 6. Nordic Fjords. Fords. All right. I am definitely trying to get over to this side right here, but I'm not sure whether this takes a power. I want to get over to this side so that I can move forward. I'm not sure whether this takes a power 4 or a power 5 ball. But I know that they're selling those +2 topspin balls. That's pretty big. There's a lot of people on this hole that end up out in this area. So I'm not sure exactly which. I definitely want to bring, if it's a difference between bringing out a power 4 and having to do a little bit of overpower and bringing out a power 5 and not having to do any, I'm going to bring out the power 5 ball if I don't have to do any overpower. And I think I have more power 5 balls. I'm gonna take a power 5 ball just so we can see. We may be able to get this done with a power 4 ball. I think these are power. I think this is a power 4. Power 4, side spin 4, win 2. The open ball. I'm gonna start with a power 5, and if I need to, I can drop down. I'm gonna take an extra mile, and my extra mile and my rapier at the most should be the only things that count. Let's get that pin chest rolling. I'm sure there's another one behind it. And there he is. Did I already do my prism chest? No. I have not done my prism chest. You guys get a bonus here on this video. Let's see what we got. I'm working on some of these. I'm trying to eliminate some of my rares from my... So if it's a rare that I use, and I have a few epics that I'm putting cards into, but I'm pretty much just trying to eliminate rares. Off we roll. Hole number 7. All right, this hole right here is very eagleable, but it's not as eagleable as the mid par 4, which is Nordic Fjords, hole number 8. That hole is super hole winnable. And yes, it is a par 4. I think there's going to be a ton of hole-in-ones this week in this tournament. And that is shallow. 4-6. Puts me a little bit into power. I'm going to put a little bit of power on it. And I hit it 700 rings straight to the right. It's the worst shot I've taken all around. And it'll get me caught up in the sand right here. The last time this was in a tournament, I had some problems on it. And the deal is I was hoping that, I think the same thing in the last tournament, I was hoping that a power 5 ball would get you over there so that you didn't have to do any overpower. And that type of shot right there, it would almost be better to set it up where you bring out a power 4 ball and you try and do some overpower, because you can get further up into this and give yourself a little bit more room for error. You set it up so that you're more likely to end up to the left out here in front and have to chip it up. You'd almost want to set it up so that a great to the right would be a perfect. And then a perfect would put you a little to the left, and a great to the left to put you more to the left, but you'd be in the clear on all of those shots. I do like my chances with my sand wedge though. If I can hit this perfect, I have confidence that it's in the cup. There's max, there's mid. We're in that 8 per ring range. And put on just a little bit of backspin. Get right up on it. It's 8 per ring, so there's 4. There's 5. Try and hit it perfect. Ah, 2 rings great to the left. That is a hole right there that can be eagled. It's just all about setting that drive up so that the drive puts you up there and gives you either, you can get on the green and it's got a backboard. So if you roll up a little on the back and then it rolls back down on the green, it will roll you up in front of the cup. But even if you're off the green, just out here and you've got a chip, got to increase my opportunities, my chances. Get my birdie and go home. This hole right here is going to be, so far of all the holes in the round, as far as like getting minimum score, I haven't seen anything that's super tough. Even on the mid par 4, if you want to pick up the eagle, where you just have to bring out a bigger ball, but just like picking up the normal minimum score of birdie instead of eagle, I don't see any holes here that present like any big issues with that. It's just trying to pick them up so that the easiest, the lowest hanging fruit, these 2 par 4s. Nordic Fjord hole number 8 and this hole are definitely our best chances to pick up low hanging fruit. Because the par 3s can be, and we've all seen it happen where on the weekend round, the numbers slightly change. Like they've got it built in there so that it's just a little different on the weekend round. So if you were on one side and you weren't quite getting it right, now all of a sudden everything starts sinking. And then if you're on the other side of it, if you're hitting the flagpole every time and they make those slight adjustments, that's on the weekend round where you're starting to get those ones that fall in on the side of the cup. And my opponent's just firing it off. I'm going to shoot this hole serious unless they forfeit on me. Because I want to practice these par 3s. Get some more time and grade. And this is the last par 3. I think this is the very next hole that we're doing. .15 times 5.1. 5.8 win. Max club. There's 5. 8. Hit 1 ring great to the left. In the sand. Last time I was here, I hit a 1 ring great to the right and I caught the rough. There's a spot out there where you can get into where you can set your rings up. I was a little nonchalant on that, but there is a spot out there you can set your rings up so that you can hit a great to the left or the right and you're still in the spot. Dang it. I think I had an empty slot. I was trying to fill it. Come on, man. You're not being helpful. All right, that was hole number 7 of the Northern Open. Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.